At this time, I will introduce to you Miss Emma Messick. I may have mispronounced that last name. She may have to come up here and correct it. We're so honored and privileged to have her with us today as we reflect about the importance of Women's History Month. She is the relationship manager for Girl Scouts of the Southern Appalachians. And she's going to come up here and tell us a few things about what they do. We're so grateful to have her. We're here today. So let's give her a good Trinity round of applause.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm happy to be here with you all today. Thank you to Pastor Tim for reaching out to us and for your warm welcome. As he said, my name is Emma Messick, and I'm a relationship manager with the Girl Scouts of the Southern Appalachians. Our council spans from Southwest Virginia all the way down through Eastern Tennessee and to Northern Georgia. But I work with volunteers in the Wise and Dickinson counties, as well as Bristol, Tennessee, and Virginia, and we'll soon be working with volunteers in Abington as well. Women's History Month is always an exciting and important time for Girl Scouts to reflect on the incredible achievements of the women who have come before us. Girl Scouts has a long history. We are celebrating our 111th year this year. March is also Girl Scouts birthday month. Girl Scouts around the world celebrate Girl Scouts birthday on March 12th. On March 12th, 1912, our founder, Juliette Gordon Low, had a now famous phone call where she proclaimed, "I've got something for the girls of Savannah and all of America and all the world, and we're going to start tonight." That night, she held the first Girl Scout meeting in Savannah, Georgia, with 18 girls. Today, Girl Scouts has grown to 2.6 million current members, with an estimated 59 million alumni. Was anyone here a Girl Scout, or have a daughter that was a Girl Scout, or a family member that was a Girl Scout? Awesome, great. I see maybe a couple future Girl Scouts in the audience here as well, right there. Approximately 1 in every 3 adult women in the U.S. has at some point been a member of Girl Scouts. In fact, every female Secretary of State in U.S. history is a former Girl Scout, and 58% of women in the U.S. Congress today are Girl Scout alumni. Some other former famous Girl Scouts include former First Ladies Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama, athlete sisters Venus and Serena Williams, Lucille Ball, actress and comedian, of course known for I Love Lucy, but also for being the first woman executive to run a major television studio. Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman to ever serve as a justice on the United States Supreme Court. Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman to travel in space. Actress Debbie Reynolds, who negotiated her acting contracts so that she would not have to be at the studio on Friday afternoons, because that was when she led her Girl Scout meetings for her daughter, Carrie Fisher, who would grow up to portray the iconic Princess Leia in the Star Wars franchise. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space, and many more, but I don't want to keep you here all day. According to a study by the Girl Scout Research Institute, or GSRI, Girl Scout alumni display a more positive sense of self, a higher involvement in volunteerism and community work as adults, higher degrees of civic engagement, and have shown a higher likelihood to obtain a college degree than compared with non-alumni. Nearly 1 in 5 alumni have already reconnected with Girl Scouts in adulthood as a volunteer or troop leader, and 21% expressed strong interest in reconnecting with Girl Scouts in the future in a variety of ways, such as mentoring current Girl Scout members or adult members, donating money to support the organization, taking part in activities and community events. There are many ways to support and reconnect with Girl Scouts. Even purchasing cookies helps your local troops and your stomach. Juliette Low once said, "Did you ever think how wonderful it is that with every new spring, sap should rise in trees? No one knows whence it comes, but it flows from root to branch and makes a dead, bare tree blossom with green leaves. And so it is with Girl Scouting. It rises with you and inspires you to put forth your best." I started my time as a Girl Scout when I was in kindergarten and stayed in Girl Scouts all the way through graduating high school, earning my bronze, silver, and gold awards, the highest awards a Girl Scout can earn. I continued to volunteer with my younger sister's troops, and when I graduated college and started to look for a career, I ended up finding Girl Scouts once again. This fall will mark my 25th year with Girl Scouts. When I started as a bright-eyed kindergartner, nobody could have told me how much it would change my life and shape the woman that I've become. I've made lifelong friends, I've gotten involved with my community, and I've become confident, courageous, and ready to take on whatever the world throws my way. I know that my Girl Scout experience was not unique, and in just the past year working for this Girl Scout Council, I've seen what Girl Scouts in this community can do. Last year, one of our scouts, Angela Naus of Wise, Virginia, visited Flag Rock Overlook in Norton, and she noticed that the flag that serves as the centerpiece of the attraction was not lit up after dark. That visit sparked a project to light the flag and educate others about flag etiquette. She earned her gold award last year for her efforts, and if you visit Flag Rock Overlook, you can still see the flag lit up at night. Girls from all over have participated in Girl Scouts Love State Parks events at the Southwest Virginia Museum, Natural Tunnel, and other nearby state park sites. Girl Scouts in Wise County have donated shoeboxes to Operation Christmas Child year after year. Coats and other warm clothing have been donated to families in need. Girl Scouts in the area have participated in local parades, community events, and so much more. Girl Scouts of all ages live by the Girl Scout Promise and law. The Girl Scout Promise says, and if you know it, you can say it along with me, "On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law." Duty, service, loyalty. These were and are the challenges that we face, and they were the roots that our founder planted many years ago. That tree grew strong and flourished. Juliet Lowe knew what the girls wanted and what they needed. She said, if it isn't right, the girls won't take it, and it won't last. Today, millions of voices answer back, it's right, it has lasted, and will last. I will leave you with a final quote from Juliet Gordon Lowe that applies to everybody, Girl Scout or not. The work of today is the history of tomorrow, and we are its makers. I'll repeat that. The work of today is the history of tomorrow, and we are its makers. Thank you so much for having me. I will be around until afterward. If we have other community events, I know I'd talked to somebody about maybe getting an archery event going on, so I'd love to talk to you about what you do and how I can help bring Girl Scouts into the community. Thank you so much.
Extends to those viewing online. If you would like to get in contact with Emma, just message the church Facebook page or call the church number and leave a message, and we'll be happy to get you connected. Unfortunately, the pastor waited too long to contact Emma to come, and unfortunately, she let me know that the cookie sale had already came to a close. So go ahead and schedule next year to come back before the cookie sale ends, okay? Early March. So let's give her another round of applause and appreciate your work in our community.